Well, it's a new year, and as if I don't have enough going on in my life already, I am starting a new build. And you probably already saw it on the channel, maybe you did. The video didn't get a ton of views, and we're gonna hop in the Lexus ISF here just in a second. And I wanna show you what I have planned, what's going on, what I really wanna do with 2023. If you ever wondered where I edit my videos, this is my very messy, I need to clean it, office space, but this is a raw, real look at where I do my videos and edit them. And I got a little bit of a photo shelf going on, recently put that in, got a little bit of a just display stuff, got my guitar amp and stuff like that. We got a little PA. Our bunny actually hangs out here too, and her name is Pancake, and she's pretty chill. She doesn't really do much other than make a mess. I got a vinyl cutter now. We got some band memorabilia, and this is something that's going to be going on the Sequoia very soon. It's really cool. So that'll probably be an audio video dedicated to the audio system, speakers, all that. I'll give you updates on it, but I have a good little spot here. This is on the first floor of a 3-floor townhouse. It's the only room we have because we have a 6-month-old and only 2 bedrooms. I was moved down here, but I like it because the garage is just over here. And that's what I'm gonna show you next. So here's the garage. It's also super messy, and I'm trying to get a lot of stuff out of here actually. We have the automotive section and more automotive section and more automotive stuff. I have some tires, we have some stuff to get rid of. We got a stroller that's just here. I got a bike that I never have time to ride. Got some ISF parts and just car parts everywhere. So I really wanna clean this up. I've shot some videos in this area. I have a Windows laptop for Toyota Tech Stream, because I wanna find a shop. I want to get another shop. We were kind of evicted out of the last one due to building issues, the one I was renting. Hopefully we get back in there soon, but if we don't, I want to find a space that I can bring all my tools and parts and have it organized and have space and be able to work on stuff. Even if it's just once or twice a week, that's still better than all this mess. I want to redo this for house stuff and just have a place to park the ISF, honestly. I mean, in here, I have a bunch of stuff too. We have like Brembo brake pads for the ISF, oil filters, LED bulbs, clips, electronic stuff. Well, it's a few days later, and I redid my garage. Well, it's not done yet, but I at least started organizing it. Car parts, tools, toolbox. I built this new bench, spent about 60 bucks plus some paint. Got some scrap wood, plywood, 2x4s, 4x4s, and put it all together. Actually screwed it into the studs in the back too, so it's nice and solid. We got to organize some of this stuff. That's not complete either, but soon I'll have a bunch of stuff hanging there, and it'll be really convenient. We got the Milwaukee chargers. We got this sign that someone had got me, and I just figured it's a great place to put it. Gonna put some bins up here, probably get that organized. And then over here, this is new. This was actually over here, and now this is like the car wash area. We got the power washer, the hose, and some detailing tools, and then some car cleaning, car care products. So what is this build? Well, it's a 2005 Toyota Sequoia. I made a video on it when I bought it. I bought it on New Year's Eve, actually, for 3,900 bucks, and it needs a little love, but it's gonna be a nice V8 4x4, just off-road / daily / winter vehicle / family vehicle. We can take it to the lake and do all kinds of stuff. It's gonna be that vehicle that can do everything. It's older, so it's cheaper to fix up, but I need to fix it up and I need to find the time, but I'm trying to do it at a nice pace and not just rush it and spend a ton of money at once. The Lexus ISF is a great vehicle. It's just not great in snow. Here in South Central Pennsylvania, it snows, it's cold, it's rainy a lot. Winter's a rough season for sports cars, and I don't really drive the ISF all that much. So the Sequoia is just super nice for a lot of reasons, and I have a bunch of parts coming for it. So this is really the first video in the build series. So definitely subscribe if you're interested in seeing more on it.
So to get up to speed on the Sequoia, I replaced the front suspension because it was leaking, and then also these headlights. I actually got 2 sets because one set was broken. Did some projector little LED lights inside, so a little bit of a mod. I also got this new front grille, and everything is wired up and looks good. We have some smoked VLANds now on the ISF. I traded the red ones.
The real real reason why I'm making this video is because I want to build up the Sequoia. I want to do stuff to it. I want to clean it up and make it look awesome. I've seen lots of good examples, and it's going to be my do-all vehicle. Like I said, I replaced the front shocks with just stock ones for now because I was having issues with the Bilsteins, but later I'm going to use those to lift the whole thing all around. I got some cheap all-terrain tires that should replace the balloons that are on there now, get it looking a little more aggressive and ready for winter and snow, and some off-road stuff. I got a skid plate on the way. I got a lot of stuff just to clean it up and make it a super nice daily driver and just all-terrain rig in a way. It's going to be a great family vehicle, and I really am excited to build this. But like I said, I don't want to rush and spend all the money at once, so I'm kind of doing it in stages, like I'm doing this ISF by doing some of the cheaper stuff first. Now I need to do valve cover gaskets because there's an oil leak, and that's pretty common on the Sequoias. I have to do timing belt within 10,000 miles, like in another 10,000 miles. It's due. I'm doing an oil change, spark plugs, just all around fluid changes, maintenance. I have to replace the brake booster. I got a used one off eBay because there's a sensor in there that went bad on the old one. It's causing the brake light to come on and off. I got new TPMS sensors for it. It's, you know, I spent a couple $100s on little parts and used and some new stuff, and I'm just trying to get it to a place where it's gonna be a solid daily driver and safe to take on a trip. So we're almost here at the battery place. Love that I can have fun with this car and then also have the Sequoia. It's like a complete opposite. You have the lifted SUV that can do everything, and then you have the fun car for the streets. It's just a perfect combo, and because of the deals I got, I feel like it's a very affordable and attainable. So this is the maintenance stuff that needs done kind of first and foremost. I'm not sure if I'll get to it today, but we have the valve cover gaskets, almost 7 quarts, or we do have 7 quarts, but it takes almost 7 quarts of oil. We have some spark plugs, some front brake pads, and an oil filter. So my plan is to do valve cover gaskets, oil change, and spark plugs kind of at the same time, while oil change after. I'm just not sure if I have the time today, so what we're gonna do is probably try to do this brake booster, but first, Auxito sent this to us a while ago, and I haven't had time to install it until now, but we have an LED turn signal for the rear, and then we have an LED reverse light. So we're gonna pop these in and see how they work.
All right, so the first step is to remove the rear taillights. There's one on the hatch and then one on the corner of the vehicle. The one on the hatch is just 2 bolts and like a clip. You pull it out. Here is the red LED I have in there for the brake light and running light. Then we have an LED bulb from some other brand that didn't work too well. So we're gonna pop in the Auxito ones. They actually look really cool with lots of LED chips on them and a cool design, so I think they should work really well. And then we put that hatch taillight back in, and then we can take out the side one. Now this is the 2005 Sequoia, so the taillights are a little different than the older models. They had just a little bit different of a setup, but here we can see the turn signal. It's a 7443 bulb, I believe, and then we have the Auxito version, and we plug that in. And the best thing about the Auxito turn signals is they do not require a resistor, where I've tried many other ones that just hyper flash and have issues. These work perfectly.
So the frame is pretty clean because of Toyota kind of redoing it in 2016, but the hitch is kind of rusty, so I just did a little bit of a truck bed coating spray so that will kind of stay nice and clean. These are the center caps for the wheels. The ones that it comes with are chrome, and I couldn't find any with black, so I actually made my own black decals and ordered them blank. So we're gonna pop these on just so they look a little bit better.
And I figured while I was at it, I might as well attempt the brake booster and film some of it. So there it is, the very rusty big thing. And there's 4 bolts from the inside, and then you have to take the master cylinder off. And I got it done in about 2 hours with a lunch break. So not too bad. It was just pretty frustrating and getting under the dash and everything. But new one is in and working great.
And here is the old one for reference. This new workbench is already coming in handy. In the interior here, got some WeatherTech mats that I put in, and just kind of cleans it up and will be good for all weather, which is nice. And I finally wired these Raptor lights up. So I took it around the block. The brake booster works great. Next is going to be doing something in this area, and that will be coming soon. A lot more planned for this, so definitely stay tuned if you're interested in modding an old vehicle. I should say older vehicle, it's not super old. It is 18 years old now, and my ISF is 15 years old, so I have two old Toyotas. It's about to get dark here, and I'm going to clean up the ISF because tomorrow I'm headed to Toyotas and Coffee in Frederick, Maryland with some other Lexuses, so I'll probably take some pictures, maybe some video. That should be a pretty cool event, just something to get to while the weather is a little colder. But yeah, 2023 is here, it's starting off good. The Sequoia is coming along, and we're gonna still have fun in the ISF. So if you made it to this point in the video, thank you for watching. And if you're interested, definitely hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Follow me on Instagram at Marty Motoring. Thank you for watching. And as always, keep those wheels turning. So long, farewell.